Alright, so we're back. It's been forever since the last video that we made, huh? And look who we have here. Stay here, so. Alright, so we have little Miss right here. Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Abigail. I was gonna say Sophia. Little Miss Abigail. So I want to tell you all how it happened, how everything happened. So on July 25th, you guys know that I was having contractions all day throughout, like since like July 14. It was like bad, like good contractions. So but nothing strong enough to change my cervix. So on July 25th, I had an appointment with my doctor, and in this appointment she stripped my membranes again for the second time, and she's like, okay, so you might feel cramping, and that's normal. It might work or it might not work. So because the first time it didn't work, that last week, so I wasn't expecting too much, but I was still hopeful. So right after, ooh, somebody got scared, I'm sorry. So I got out of there already with contractions, and we decided to go for a walk. She was here. We decided to go for a walk at this park, and we're just walking, and they are coming. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. So she was like, oh, let me check, and she checked me, and she's like, you're at a 2, but I just stretched. You were at a 2, but I just stretched to 3, and you're 80% effaced. So I was like, whoa, shoot. Like, I've never before, this little girl, I never was dilated at all until I was in labor, like active labor at the hospital. So I was pretty hopeful and pretty excited. So I started having my contractions, and they were getting strong and strong at the park. And I would like walk a little bit, and then I would have them, so I would have to go and like sway side to side, or like go and hug him, and just, oh my god, I remember that pain. It was terrible. So that was that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, we were with this little lady's dad and his son and me. I think that was it. We went to the park so that I can walk and all of that, and hopefully progress. So we had Nico and Sophia. We had Joseph, which is her dad, and his son Caleb. So we're there just walking, and the contractions were coming in strong, and so I was like walking and then like hugging him and holding him and like swaying like left to right until they would get a lot better and all of that. And that took us like around 1 hour walking around, and it was very strong. Then we went to Target. We got some stuff there, and we walked, but it got to the point that it was so uncomfortable. I was like, you know what, I can't be here. So we came back home, and we dropped them off, and I waited a little bit more just to make triple sure that I was actually in active labor. So we did, and around like 10 something, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't. So we drove there, or he drove me there. And we got there, I was checked, and she's like, oh, but you're no longer 3, and I was like, what, am I less? I had a brain fart, I had a dumb moment, I'm like, what, am I less than 3 now? And she's like, no, you're 5, and I'm like, oh, okay, good, that's good. So we walked to the actual labor and delivery room. I was admitted and everything, and literally when we got there and I sat on that bed, they checked me again, and I was a 7. But because I was GBS positive, I had to have a bag of antibiotics before I was able to get any medication for like epidural. Which at first I wanted to do it naturally because I have done that before, but this time I was in pain since July 14, so I was, you know what, I can't do it. Just give me the pain meds. And yeah, after the first bag was there, that took around, like, I would say half an hour or an hour maybe, and they were pretty quickly. they were pretty fast with that. So after, I just had to, you know, like deal with the contractions for like 1 more hour, and it was fine. Then yeah, so I was 7. They put the, they call Tom, I think is his name, the anesthesiologist, and he gave me the epidural. Oh my god, wonderful man, wonderful man, wonderful man. And I just kept telling the nurse, I'm like, he's just so good. And the nurse is like, yeah, I know, everybody loves Tom, because he takes pain away. I'm like, oh my god, yes. But anyway, right after that, I think I was at a 9, or I don't remember. It was it's blurry now. But anyway, they said, well, let me know when you're feeling pressure right there, like you have to poop. And oh my god, like, I don't know, like an hour after that, I already felt it, and I was like holding my butt, like literally with my hand on my butt. I'm like, I don't want to poop, I don't want to poop, I don't want to poop. And then I called the nurse. I'm like, my nurse told me that if I felt the pressure that I have to poop, to let her know. And I feel the pressure that I have to poop. She came back, and I'm like, I don't want to poop. And then yeah, and then Joseph was like, oh, it's okay, it happens. And I'm like, but I don't want to poop. Anyway, I didn't poop, but I was pushing. The lady said 4 pushes, and this little miss was out. Very, very warm little miss, huh? And she was out, and she weighed 6 pounds 11 ounces, and she was 20 inches and a quarter, and 1/4.
And 1/4 and a quarter.
1/4, something like that. Yeah, it's the same. No. And a quarter, meaning like 1/4. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. So yeah, and she did good. She was super cute and very sleepy, like any other newborn baby. And now she is 1 month old, and I cannot believe that it's been a month. It's insane.
That's just
it's
a tiny
insane.
bit, Mommy.
No, that's a lot. Nico.
That's only like 2
Nico.
weeks. Mommy, isn't a month only like 2 weeks?
4.
Oh.
So yeah, so let me show you. This is her name is Abigail Grace. And look, this is Mrs. Abby.
Give me your leg.
With her little dangling feet.
Can we take a walk today?
She loves long walks at the beach. No. Nico, you're touching my tripod. It's moving. Yeah, so that's her. And she's a really good baby. She eats a lot, definitely eats a lot. She poops constantly. This is like 24/7 a pooping machine. Huh? Yeah. So that's her. And she's looking straight at either the camera or either the screen or the lens. Huh. Yeah, so she wakes up twice in the middle of the night, which is pretty good. She wakes up around like 1 something, and then around 4 something or 5 something. That's the one. That's the killer one. Because at that time I'm a zombie. I'm 100% a zombie, and I just go on like a automatic pilot because it's crazy how tired I feel. She's breastfed, and we are practicing with a little bottle because, you know, I have to go back to work eventually, and I don't want her to be like Nico or Sophia. They would never take the bottle at all because I'd never practiced. So she is using the bottle once in a while, but I just want her to know, you know, how to properly suck in the normal bottle. But yeah, other than that, she's breastfed, and she's very good. She's very good at it. I didn't have any problem with latching, except for the normal, like, original sore nipples, because, you know, you're not used to it. And that took me, there you go. And that took me a good 3 weeks, I would say. Sorry, but my lips are terrible, but it's fine. Yeah. So here she is, and that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will continue. We will continue making more videos now that I have explained the story and fast forward of this little girl. And I'll insert some clips from when I was at the doctor. I was not able to record all labor and delivery and all of that because I was in the twilight zone. It was pretty fast, smooth, but really fast, and I didn't have time. So that was it. And yeah, see you guys later. Hey, we gotta brush that tongue, huh? Sorry. Check out the food from this hospital. It is just so good. And it looks normal, but it's delicious. Ouch. My pelvic bone still hurts. So before we go, I want to show you how my room looks like and everything, because this is it. This is the last baby, and I just kind of want to have like a closure, like a goodbye, and remember this room and all of that. So I'll show you from the entrance. Here we have the bathroom and then the shower. This is where I had her. And I have like the Medela pump. Little Missy's over there. And hey, with milk everywhere there. Hey. But yeah, just getting ready, picking things up, and getting ready to go home.